Good morning and welcome back to this blog. There's a lot of cliches and assumption that runs in congregation like every other places. And one of them, I don't know exactly when it appeared or why, but one of the assumption is often you will hear ministers say, "Oh, my people don't want to learn more about the Bible or faith. They don't want to be challenged. They want to be reassured. They don't want anything to change. They want the traditional faith, traditional religion, traditional spirituality. And as soon as you enter with something new, a lot of people will wait for you with their cup of coffee and challenge you and criticize you." Assumption is there. And I remember when I was in theological college, I heard those things. That don't change anything right away when you arrive in a congregation. Don't start to preach on the latest discovery in the Middle East because people won't like it. And then last weekend, in our congregation, we welcomed Dr. Amy Jill Levine. And sorry, that's an email just entering. That's the life of a minister also. And we welcome Dr. Amy Jill Levine. And she gave 3 amazing lectures, Friday and 2 on Saturday, about the Jewishness of Jesus of Nazareth, the one that the Christian called Jesus the Christ. And she's an amazing scholar, like a top-notch scholar, like international level scholar. And she really, really helped us to walk in different paths from, I would say, traditional church, because of her special position as a Jew teaching New Testament in Nashville, Tennessee. Maybe that forced her to have this very creative, very smart, I don't know. But when we organized, we were planning this event, I was kind of assuming that's going to be an event that minister will come, because let's face it, we have to preach on those texts every week, and we have a lot of books. Maybe you see the books beyond me, but you never have enough information. You need to always always looking for new material, new stuff, new approach. So I say that's an event minister will come. And interestingly, the wide majority of people who came were layperson. And minister, some came, but the wide majority were lay. And they really love it. And it makes me think about those assumptions. And maybe there's a real thirst in the United Church, but they were not just United Church people. There's maybe a real thirst from lay people to learn more, to explore more, to engage their faith in a deeper way, to be challenged, not to hear the same old stories for the last 50 years. Maybe it's us ministers that maybe we're missing the boat here. Maybe we are the one that make assumption and not bold enough, courageous enough to challenge those assumptions, our assumption, in order to provide a little more. Maybe we're the one who, I don't know, don't trust our people in the pews, in the sense that they're smart. They can take a lot of things. They're reading books. They're smarter than we sometimes assume. It makes me think about all those things. I'm so happy and I'm so delighted to have been called to a congregation that is willing to wrestle with those issues, trying to understand what it means to be a Christian in the 21st century, not like throwing everything through the window, but saying, okay, we have brains, we have books, we have all this experience, let's try to address this with today's worlds, with today's science, with today's faith, and see where it leads us. If it leads us in a different paths, wonderful. So I'm so grateful for this last weekend, for Dr. Amy Jellybean Talks, and an insight that she brought in this congregation that brought me many insights. But I'm also grateful for this moment that once again remind me that lay people are maybe the ones who are the most hungry for more faith, more learning, more development. Have a great week. See you soon. Take care.